Hey guys, Palmer Raider here again with another PvP trap. You guys are really liking this series, so I'm going to keep them coming as long as you want them. This one is called The Cake is a Lie. And as you can see here, it's this shrine. And so someone's going to look at it, they're like, oh, what is this? And they walk in and they see the sign, and it says the cake is most definitely a lie. And so they see the cake and they're like, well, how could that cake be a lie? It's right there. So they go and they walk and they fall into the pit of death, and then it closes above them, and then they scream and they scream and scream, and no one can hear their voices because they are not loud enough and because they can't break through these blocks quick enough. But yeah, so if I obviously I'm in creative mode, so that's why I'm not dying there. But let me explain to you how this one works. I really like this one just because it's kind of funny, and for people, this you're not gonna be able to get their stuff, like you're not going to be able to what's the word, recover their equipment, unless you could possibly make that water, and then that gives them more time to break blocks. And I don't know, I just like killing people. Like, personally, if you have the right enough resources to be doing this trap, you probably don't care about someone's iron armor that you're gonna get from them. So yeah, let me explain to you how this one works. So yeah, this whole shrine has nothing to do with it really. This is just something to lure people in. Obviously probably not gonna be made out of gold if you're doing this on some server. So yeah, I'm gonna start explaining this. So the way this works is it's rather simple compared to some of my other PvP traps that I've given you guys, and it is just two sticky pistons set up with a pressure plate. Wow. And the pressure plate sucks it back in, and then so before they even realize, they're walking, and then boom, they fall into the pit of death. And so let me explain to you how this one works. I'm gonna just give you a little disclaimer here. This is probably the worst redstone job like ever. Like, you got this is terrible. I made this so messy, and I was having a brain fart, and I mean, it works, and that's really all that matters here. Rain, go away. So yeah, what happens is this pressure plate is being hidden right here. So yeah, you can't see this redstone because of this block, and so the pressure plate, when it's ignited, it sends the signal through this redstone up here, around here, and then to this redstone, which, let me make it so you can see it. When you step on it, it actually turns it off because the signal counteracts each other, and yeah, so it's negative effect. But when it's actually on, when this light is on, it's pushing these two sticky pistons. As you can see, they are sticky pistons. It's pushing the two sticky pistons outwards, so the unexpected victim does not see it until see the pit of lava, until they are on the plate already, and it's pretty much already too late because no one really walks like step, check for pressure plate that I can't even see because it's on a step. But yeah, so then no one's gonna notice that until it's too late. And yeah, you could do this with one sticky piston. I found that it was, sometimes they can sprint over it quick enough. Like, if it was only one, they might be able to get out in time. And yeah, so as soon as they fall off this pressure plate, it encloses right behind them, so they can't jump out. And you might want to make this out of some stronger material, maybe like sandstone, or because you don't want them to be able to break out. If they have some like diamond armor, and they might be able to break out in time and jump out. But if you use a stronger material, they might not be able to do that. And yeah, so that's just a tip there. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The signs, I don't know, those are just funny. Nothing redstone up here, nothing nothing important here, just anything to lure them in, really. And so yeah, the cake is a lie, and I think that concludes it. Like I said, this was a really quick episode. If you want to check out my other ones and you haven't seen them, make sure to subscribe. Go check out my more recent videos. I've done a bunch. I think I have like 6 at this point or something, and well, it depends on which order I decide to upload them as, because I have about 6 completed. And yeah, besides that, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, that's it. Palmer Raider signing off. Peace.